Good afternoon, I'm Leo Johnson. I am co-owner and president of Johnson Tractor. We're a 5-store Case IH and Kubota dealership in southern Wisconsin and northern Illinois. And we're here today in a new location that we built at Rochelle, Illinois. This feature is about our Expo Room. And this room is 60 by 60, so 3,600 square feet, with a 20-foot overhead door that allows us to get basically everything that we can sell or that we do sell inside here. And in many cases, some really big equipment that we can unfold and display. We've had 24-row corn planters in here. It's got a nice high ceiling and just kind of a Spartan room. There's an overhead door that does allow traffic to come through from our showroom into our Expo Room. And it's a glass door so that even if the door is down, a customer walking around can see that, oh yeah, there's a big planter in here right now. The main function of this room is for us to sell more equipment. That's what we come here every day to do, and this room helps us do that. So this is the second dealership that we've built with this particular feature in it, and I'm really excited to see how the sales force here embraces it and how they use it. The first one that we built has been highly successful. Our sales force, if they've got a customer coming from any distance, they know when they're coming in, the first thing that they'll do is, well, let's get that piece in the Expo Room. And so here in northern Illinois and southern Wisconsin, we've got 3 to 4 to, you could maybe even argue 5 months where it's just plain not great to sell a piece of equipment sitting outside. With the space, the size and the space of this stuff that it takes up, and it's of course impractical to keep it inside all of the time. But if you can have a nice spot to show it off when you've got a customer looking at it or a prospect looking at it, it really helps in the sales process. So if you don't have a room like this, what are your options when you've got a guy that's coming in to look at a 16-row Kinsey 3660 with inner plants? This is about a 8 or 9-year-old planter. Been through a number of acres, but still is a pretty decent looking planter. You can stand out in the lot and show them the features and benefits of that planter. If it's a real rotten day, you can try to back it into the shop, but good luck in finding a space in the shop that's got room for a planter and a tractor, and then having to compete with all of the other equipment that's in the shop that's tore down and the air wrenches and all of the noise that creates. Just not a great selling environment. So in the shops isn't always the best option. Out in the lot isn't always the best option. And, you know, speaking of lots, there's a big variety of lots at all of our stores. You know, some of them are nice blacktop, some of them are nice gravel, some of them are nice grass. Sometimes you don't get the grass cut as often as you should. And so what does that do to the first impression of a planter like this if it's sitting in a glorified hayfield and you got to kind of walk through the weeds to get to it? Not the best. So if possible, we try to get a piece of equipment in here that we know a customer's looking at, or we'll get it in here, call the customer, say, hey, I got this piece inside, come on, take a look at it. And it's a great environment to work one-on-one with a customer. And I would argue that it adds value to the planter. It looks like it's a nice planter sitting here. Sure, guy's gonna pick apart this or that or, you know, whatever. But one thing that he won't pick apart is the environment that it's sitting in.